May you never go to Satan to collect anything. I pray for you today. Let no pressure, let nothing in this world make you go to Satan to collect anything.
One thing I discovered from my little investigation is that Apostle Felix Okoh is actually their senior brother. He's the one they all go to, the Duncan boys. They all go to Apostle Felix for advice and for counseling. And I'm still connecting dots to find out if there is a connection between Felix Okoh and Duncan Williams. But from the little that I heard, Felix made it clear that he wants nothing to do with Duncan Williams. It's not yet verified, but this is what I am getting from the insiders. They are telling me that Felix Okoh has been invited so many times by Duncan for some of these sword handing over rituals and stuff like that. But he has made it clear that I will never be part of anything that has to do with Duncan Williams. So now he is preaching this message that never take anything from Satan. And do you know who's in the audience? It's Joshua Selman, Jerry Easy, and Michael Ropko. I want you to listen to the subliminal rebuke in Felix Okoh's message. This message was directed to, I believe, to Joshua Selman and Jerry Easy, because they are the ones who went to bed with Duncan Williams. They are the ones who received those swords from Duncan, which we all consider to be a ritual. So I want you to listen to his message. Listen to what he said, his open rebuke, even though it was indirect.
But I'm telling you, spiritually, there are things you have to do. There is a reason why the occults, when they want to do anything, they have to lay down sacrifices. They have to. They have to.
Just hold up one more time before you proceed. This issue of rituals, I think I highlighted it so many times. I'm glad that Felix is actually beaming more light to it. In each and every occult, in each and every cult system or network, for you to become a member, you have to sacrifice. And you're not going to sacrifice money. You have to sacrifice your beloved ones. You have to sacrifice your mother, your father, or your daughter, or your son, or even your wife. That's how these things work. Do you remember Kanye West's testimony? He said, they sacrificed my mother. Michael Jordan, Kanye West said he also sacrificed his own father for fame. And Dr. Dre, they say he sacrificed his own son. Now think about your prophets. Who did they sacrifice? And he's preaching this message and giving a warning to the likes of your Jerry, to the likes of your Robko, to the likes of your Joshua Selman. That is if they have not yet already sacrificed. Continue listening.
I've been privileged to counsel some occults. I was privileged recently from somebody called me. I was with Hannah, my daughter, as we were driving back from Rambeg towards the south. And a guy called me who had joined one of these major Illuminati. Let me just call it out since I've said it. He's joined and, he couldn't cope with the conditions. Things were backfiring on him. And you know what he said to me? Apostle, please get me out. Get me out. He couldn't keep up with the sacrifices. Because you see, when you join, they don't tell you how easy. Another of my son, this one is a pastor. I don't even know how he got himself into that. When he joined this thing, he didn't know, well, now he has repented. So we've been able to help him out of the whole situation. When he joined this thing, he didn't know that later on they were going to, one day they called him and said, listen, it's time to renew power. And they said, this time around, we want your first son. Now, his wife doesn't even know he has joined something. And he ran to my office. Got into my office. They sat down. They came to greet me. He told his wife, please go to the reception. I need to talk to Papa. He said, Daddy, he just fell on his knees. I'm in trouble. What? They need my first son. Who? Who requires your first son? And he told me the whole story. I said, son, unfortunately, I can't just deliver you. You entered a contract. Because we understand the laws in the realm of the spirit. I say you have to go back and renegotiate. If you think you can just come here and say, hey, you are delivered. You entered willingly. I say, go and renegotiate. The only thing I'm going to pray for you is that God will help you and give you favor. And he went and renegotiated and he asked for a ransom. Heavy money. But unfortunately, as soon as he paid that ransom, the church closed. Because the thing that was working the church. Hey, God. May you never go to Satan to collect anything. I pray for you today. Let no pressure, let nothing in this world make you go to Satan to collect anything.
This message was delivered during their 4-day or 5-day conference that is happening in South Africa. And Jerry was listening. Joshua Selman was listening. Michael Okoh was listening. I want you to notice something about Apostle Joshua Selman and Jerry Easy. Those folks are not happy. In real life, they don't look happy. Let's be honest. Someone might go to all these events, might be doing all that he is doing, but there's something that is missing in Joshua. Pay a very close attention to him. Something is missing. These cows, my people, they give you everything, but peace is not there. Jerry Easy, he can do the morning prayer marathons each and every morning, but the young man is not happy. Something is haunting him. That's why I told you that I don't hate these two young men, Jerry and Joshua Selman, but I actually pray for them. I pray that Duncan release them. That has been my prayer for so long, that Duncan release them. Just look at the difference between Felix Okoh, the one who's not yet deep, or the one that is not yet connected that much, or that is not yet connected, or that has not yet received a sword from Duncan. Look at how vibrant he is. He has this aura. You get me? You might not like whatever that he is preaching, but there's something about him that kind of entails that this man has not yet been corrupted. This is just what I'm picking up from his vibrational energy. His energetic field is so vibrant. But when we put Joshua Selman on the pulpit, you all start feeling a heavy spirit. You feel me? You get what I'm trying to say? If we put Jerry Easy on the pulpit, there is something that you feel like, a burden has been placed on your head. You might not, pick up on these energies, but I do. I can feel it. That no, man, there's something, and that energy is actually coming from whatever that is pushing them. Whatever that is pushing Joshua, whatever that is pushing Jerry. And you take Michael Okoh, the boy is still not yet deep. He's still clean. You get what I'm saying? Okoh is still clean. When he's talking, you feel there's something that you feel, man, that would want you to connect with him. That would make you resonate with his vibrational frequency. But these other two, man, I don't know. I don't know if you get me. If you're not spiritual, you might not understand what I'm trying to say. Even Felix, he associates himself more with Okoh. And I'm sure he has been guiding him and preventing him from getting into these covenants that Jerry and Joshua are in with Duncan Williams. But yeah, this message, I find it to be a direct message that was sent to Joshua and Jerry Easy to say, please don't take anything from Satan. Don't take anything, because it comes at a price and you will pay that price. I find it as good advice if they should listen. But like I told you already, we are still trying to find the connection between Felix and Duncan. If I discover that there's nothing between Felix and Duncan, the guy will give him a shake. I'll shake his hand. I will shake his hand. I hope there is nothing between him and Duncan. We cannot hide behind the finger here, my people. Anyone who associates with Duncan is corrupted. Let's just make it clear. Don't beat around the bush. I don't care how good Joshua Selman's messages are. I don't care how strong or vibrant Jerry Easy's morning prayers are. But the fact that they are connected and tied to Duncan Williams, that's what makes them corrupted. You understand what I'm saying? They are corrupted. There's nothing you can ever or you should ever expect from those two. They are gone. They're deep in the mud. And remember, Duncan is connected to T.D. Jakes. And don't forget, T.D. Jakes is connected to P. Diddy. And you must know that T.D. Jakes has been accused of backstage with P. Diddy. What are the chances that T.D. Jakes and Duncan were also... My people, let's not go too deep. Let's just focus on the message that was given to Joshua Selman and Jerry Easy. What's your take on it? Let me know in the comments.